welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
If you're a freeway fan, we're just east of the 405, one of the modern jewels of the NFL. Beautiful SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Baltimore Ravens and the Los Angeles Chargers on Sunday Night Primetime. On the Baltimore sideline, a look at head coach John Harbaugh. His crew playing some good ball, 5-2 in their last 7 games. On the other side, it is a family affair. Younger brother Jim Harbaugh in his second season now at the helm of the Chargers. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen on hand as Cameron Dicker is set to kick things off. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Ravens offense taking the field for the first time, led by their quarterback, league MVP in 2019 and 2023, Lamar Jackson.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically. They got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, it's going to be a tough group to match up.
Second and a yard at the 33-yard line.
Here's Lamar. He'll keep it on the zone read. And he'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the first down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. Third and short, fourth and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. Now the first carry for King Henry. He gets free. And he will score. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Ravens. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
Tyler Luke now for the extra point. He knocks it through, and the Ravens will take a 7-0 lead.
7, Chargers nothing.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. To return, it's Antonio Gibson. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So here comes the Chargers, the offense getting set to come out, led by their quarterback, the 6th overall pick of the 2020 draft. It's Justin Herbert.
I think if you asked every player around the league, going into the bye week, it is critical that you come in off of a win. It just makes the coaches in better moods. It makes everybody in the building in a better mood. And certainly, it makes your time away from the team a little bit easier. So they've had a long week thinking back to their loss the week before, and hopefully they were able to address a lot of those issues, and they certainly want a different result today.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. Lamar Jackson and the Ravens headed back out again. And he's been a nightmare for defenses trying to contain him all year. The NFL's leader in rushing yards at the quarterback position. From 29, here's 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and
The shotgun, here's Jackson. Now he'll run it. A big play there for Baltimore. It's a gain of 43 yards. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. We're going to put a man in motion to the right. Jackson now on 2nd down. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Caden Ellis. And the Chargers are going to have it just past their 25.
intercepted. The Chargers take over 1st and 10. At their own 20.
They'll start on the ground with Hampton. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly a 1st down.
And the Chargers.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up 1st downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here, big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 3. Another run here with Hampton. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. That is Nnamdi Madubuike there to bring him down.
Brings up 2nd and 8. At the 45-yard line.
To throw, it's Herbert. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Herbert to throw. He gets this one complete to Johnston. And he will score! Quentin Johnston. Touchdown, Los Angeles. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year.
When I think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Ravens offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with 1st down. He'll complete this one to Rashad Bateman. He's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Off the play fake. Jackson Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. 3rd, they need 8.
3rd and 8.
Now Jackson will try to run for it. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
He's tackled at it.
So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. We're back in Southern California in a moment. Ravens bring their punt team out. On the return for the Chargers, it's Darius Davis. This brought him out past the 20. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. Justin Herbert back out there. He and the Chargers getting set to go once more. He had the touchdown pass earlier, adding to his season total. You get a look at the NFL leaders in touchdown passes to this point this season. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. He's got his tight end, Arande Gadsden, the 2nd. Here now, 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up
now a toss, left side for Hampton.
And the ability to continue to sustain these drives and maintain possession, these 3rd downs are so critical, Mike, because every time an offensive play caller gets a fresh set of downs to work with, there's just more opportunities to continue to try to strike deep and go to score.
And a determined run there inside the 40. It's a gain of 9 yards.
It's a gain of
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and a yard.
At the Ravens' 38-yard line.
Now Herbert escaping to his left. Now he takes off. And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there. Here's 1st and 10. On play action, it's Herbert. Forced out wide. There he goes, and he will get into the end zone. Justin Herbert, touchdown Chargers. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Kicker now for the extra point. The kick is good, and the Chargers will move out to a 14-7 lead. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Now return coming from the 7. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. The Ravens offense ready to take over once again. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a 1st down. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. Jackson now. Open man is Bateman. He's got him. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
Number 7, Rashad Bateman. A gain of 12. And the Ravens.
They'll bring Waller in motion here. They'll run. It's Henry. And a hard-earned yard as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down.
49-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
On play action, here's Jackson. He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews. What a connection. He's down inside the 5-yard line. It's a big one for the Ravens. 45 yards. A chance here to draw level before the break. It's 1st and goal. And the pistol, Jackson ready. That's caught. Derrick Henry. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the Chargers' 4-yard line.
Henry. And that play took a little long to develop. They stop him for no gain at the 4. 3rd and goal. To throw is Jackson. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Has Walker. Touchdown, Baltimore. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. The extra point, up and good. And the Ravens will tie things up. We are all even at 14. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Chargers offense and Omari and Hampton getting set for their next possession. And as this season starts to wind down, we look ahead to NFL honors the week of the Super Bowl. Take a look at some of the candidates to take home the award for the Offensive Player of the Year. To the left side, catch made by McConkey.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
5-yard gain on the play. And the Chargers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
From the gun, it's Herbert. This one complete right side to Harris. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Herbert to the air again.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his 1st and 2nd read, but what they failed to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Dump this out wide to Gibson. The Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. Yes, that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Herbert to throw on 3rd and 1. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Nate Wiggins.
And that's what you call an inexcusable mistake. Sometimes you just have to understand there's no play to be made, no matter how hard you try. There's a fine line between being aggressive and being reckless. You just can't put the ball in harm's way.
So we've hit half here out west, and we'll send it back east to Scott Hansen, who has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Lots to get to from a jam-packed Sunday of football. Let's get right into it. Our trip around the NFL starts now. In Nashville, the Titans at home to take on Tampa Bay. And this one, I'm not quite sure what to make of this. He only had 1 catch in the game, but it was this one, and it counted. The Buccaneers have no problem in this one. They win it going away. From there, how about we head out to Buffalo? Let's check in on the Bills. They're playing host to the Miami Dolphins. And it's Tua Tagovailoa. A touchdown pass here from 23 yards out. The Dolphins come away with a 4-point victory. Lastly, let's go out to Arrowhead. The Chiefs taking on the Raiders. And it's Geno Smith. And this is a touchdown. The Raiders move back to within a game of 500. They get to 6-7 with this victory. With that, we take a look at the rest of the action going on around the NFL here in Week 14. Meanwhile, in our game, we expected a tight one, and we got it, all even at the break, as we get you back out to the second half and rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Both teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. On the return, here comes Gibson. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Justin Herbert back out there. He and the Chargers getting set to go once more. He has played well all season long, entering this final stretch of games in December and January as the NFL leader in touchdown passes. That's to the running back, Amarian Hampton. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
On the pickup. It's second and inches at the 34-yard line.
They'll go with Hampton. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a first down.
Gain of 4 yards. And the Chargers first down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Shotgun now for Herbert. He'll swing this out to Hampton. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. Second and inches.
It's second and inches at the 47-yard line.
They'll run it here with Antonio Gibson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36.
And the Chargers first down.
To throw is Herbert. Going left side, complete to Harris. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5. Quick throw, slant, caught by Johnston. The break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Throwing, Herbert. That is caught. And he's in. And McConkey. Touchdown, LA. His 12th touchdown of the year.
That just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the second half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this second half started. Point after now from Dicker. The kick is good. And the Chargers have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. This one taken at the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Ravens offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They're searching here for the tying score, down 21-14. One of his teammates there to take it back in.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster. Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Third and long for Jackson. Headed left, buying time. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down. Ravens sending the punt team out there. And he'll be looking for something better after that poor first punt. Oh, the coverage was great. They gave him no room to operate and made him pay for catching the ball. Justin Herbert back out there. He and the Chargers getting set to go once more. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. This drive will begin with a run with Hampton. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
At the 46-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
They'll go again with Hampton. And that'll give him the first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
A gain of 3 yards. And the Chargers first down.
Fake the handoff. Now Herbert. Downfield, that's Johnson. He's got it. Wow, out of bounds. Inside the 10. It's 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 42 yards.
Now Herbert on the bootleg. Exiting the pocket right. That is caught. Back corner of the end zone. Quentin Johnston. Touchdown, Los Angeles. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Some play by the quarterback. He got flushed by the rush, but Greg made the right choice and ends up with a touchdown pass.
The question always is for these quarterbacks, Mike, in this situation, how long does he remain a passer, or then does he just tuck it down and become a runner? I think he does this perfectly, extends the play as long as possible, gives time for his receiver to uncover, and results in a touchdown.
And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Ravens offense back onto the field for their next possession. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with first down.
Number 22, Derrick Henry, the ball carrier.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and a couple.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd.
On the option, they give it to Henry. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this 3rd quarter. Jackson going to keep it himself.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
That is caught outright on the RPO. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Ravens.
In motion comes Andrews. A first down throw for Jackson. It's a short one caught by Andrews. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Chargers.
Jackson now on 2nd down. That's over the middle to the tight end, Andrews. 17 yards, the gain there. Good for a Raven first down. Again, it's Jackson. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Rajante Wester. Touchdown, Ravens. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
The Ravens will line up for the 2-point
To the air one more time with Jackson. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
The Chargers offense ready to get back at it. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10. Now, Herbert. That one complete to McConkey. And he'll be forced out of bounds a yard or so shy of the marker, but it is a gain of 9 on 1st down.
A gain of 9.
Another really nice throw right there, and as you can see the numbers he's been able to put up here, I'm a little surprised, if I'm being honest, Mike, with just how easy it seems to have been. It just seems like he's made every right decision.
Into space. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Oronde Gadsden. Touchdown Chargers. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
So now Herbert and the Chargers will go for 2.
The Chargers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll let Hampton try to run for it. And he will get into the end zone and bump the lead up by 2 more.
That's just too easy, but that is exactly the premise of the zone read play. Defensive end is flat-footed. He's thinking the quarterback's going to keep it himself. Simple give read, and he hits his head on the goalpost.
He fields it at the 8. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. So here's the Baltimore offense getting set for their next drive. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. He'll swing this out wide to Henry. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
On the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
They'll work straight ahead with Henry. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4. And it leads to 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
One of the tight ends in motion right. On 3rd down, Jackson. Taking off, he'll try to get there. Taking advantage of the room to run, a gain of 19 on the scramble.
He's across midfield to the 48-yard line. A gain of 19 yards. And the Raven 1st down.
Lamar gonna work from the pistol. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're gonna stop him for no gain.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Slot man in motion right. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Off the play fake. Jackson. Now, deep ball for Bateman. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball. And it is 4th down. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. That's going to be caught. And he's going to get there. He's got the 1st down. What great awareness after the catch. He gets enough to move the chains.
Ravens.
He's trying to get around the corner, but can't. Going to be run down behind the line. A completion, yes. A loss of yardage, yes as well.
A loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
Here comes 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. That's into the hands of Lester. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for 3rd down. Jackson up top again. Forced out left. He'll try and get there on the ground. And they finally get him down, but not before he brings it to the 4-yard line. Now, first and goal.
At the 4-yard line.
Here's Henry. Powering forward. He's in. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Baltimore. That his second touchdown tonight.
The Ravens will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Jackson out of the pistol. That'll be caught. And he will pull his way in for the 2 points.
36. Ravens 30.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest. All right, good effort, just doesn't work out. But it's not over. Remember, they still got 2 timeouts in their back pocket. They've got to use them quickly. They've got to get 3 stops, force a punt, and see what happens when the offense gets the ball.
And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. It is 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
A give, and here comes Hampton. And he moves down to the 25. That's good enough for a first down.
A gain of 10 yards. The Chargers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So this one is over. It's in the win column for the Chargers. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that was the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Chargers are winners here as we say so long from SoFi.